Bush White House. The target, those of us in the news media who cover the president. The anchors of the three broadcast networks are speaking out about that very subject, reacting to McClellan's charges today. Let's go right to CNN's Howard Kurtz, the host of CNN's Reliable Sources, also from the Washington Post. Howie, these three anchors, they have some very different views, at least what they're expressing publicly, to Scott McClellan's very, very strong accusations against us.
That's exactly right. McClellan says in his new book, Wolf, that the liberal media didn't exactly live up to its reputation during the run-up to the Iraq War, but not all members of the media agree with that assessment.
The former White House spokesman writes that while President Bush was making the case to invade Iraq, the press was probably too deferential to the White House. The three network anchors, promoting a cancer fundraiser on The Early Show, had decidedly different reactions to McClellan's charge. ABC's Charlie Gibson flatly disagreed.
No, I think that the media did a pretty good job of focusing and asking the questions. We were not given access to get into the country, and I think it's convenient now to blame the media, but I don't.
NBC's Brian Williams believes the media were swept along by a wave of patriotism after the 2001 terror attacks.
People have to remember the post-9/11 era and how that felt and what the president felt he was empowered to do, and that Colin Powell speech at the UN.
CBS's Katie Couric was the most critical of her profession, saying sometimes journalists have to go against the mood of the country.
I think it's one of the most embarrassing chapters in American journalism, and I think there was a sense of pressure from corporations who own where we work and from the government itself to really squash any kind of dissent.
Couric has told me that while she was at NBC, where she co-hosted the Today Show, she got what she described as complaints from network executives when she challenged the Bush administration. Print coverage, meanwhile, was also flawed. The New York Times, which published Judith Miller's erroneous stories about Saddam's alleged weapons of mass destruction, and the Washington Post, including Bob Woodward, have expressed regret for not being more aggressive in questioning the march to war.